You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house or in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, you guys, welcome back to the hood table one more again. What is going on with you guys? Hey, Clyde, you already know this, man. Said the hood table reporting on the White House. Diverse journalist skills. Yes. Man, I was just up here chilling. I was ending my shift for the day because y'all know I had to work this weekend and I got work tomorrow too. But I was about to watch, matter of fact, I was into watching that new Tyler Perry show on Prime. It was called Tyler Perry's Divorce in the Black. And I was watching that, taking that movie all in and everything. And then I get this breaking news and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Rachel Rochelle said, man, he missed. They done try to take out y'all future prez, y'all. I could not believe it. I was like, is this for real? And my son Cam walking around here, he said, this feel like a movie. And we was like describing how it happened and how the shooter was in another building. And, he's going to be okay. He's going to be okay. But I'm like, ain't that crazy? Child, that was so crazy. You was down to the bar? Yes. Like and share the video, please. Thank you, Clyde. Please like and share the video. Man, you said you was down to the bar. I'm up here. I ain't at the bar. I got the bar at home right now. I got me a little old nasty piece of dark liquor, right next to me. But community team, what's up, honey? You said, hey, sis, this one caught. Yes, it's caught me off guard. I mean, I still can't believe. Somebody had posted the other day, oh, so ain't nobody going to stop him from running for president? And people's like, well, obviously, ain't nobody going to stop this man. Any crime that he commit ain't going to stop this man for trying to run for the country again. And in air quotes, try to make America great again. While he trying to make America great again, somebody trying to sat his ass down. You say it's a play, though. You think it's a play? Hold up, Clyde. You think it's a play? I don't know about that. Somebody was actually unalived. And other people were injured. I mean, what's up, Taylor May? How you doing? Man, you know what? I'm sure a lot of people are probably like, oh, that's what he get. He don't need to be president. He done this. He done that. People can't stand him. But then I had to catch myself and I'm like, that could have been something like somebody that I really support. Because I think stuff like that can truly happen to anybody, any president. We done seen it happen, before with any president, any senator, any pastor, any king, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here like, damn, that's messed up. That's really messed up. I still can't believe it. And I'm up here watching the video, and when they showed the replay when he was hit, because they said it was probably like some shrapnel or something like that that hit him, and it wasn't like the bullet, that it was like he was grazed or something like that. I'm like, I know his life had to flash before his eyes, like all the shit that he has been involved in, all the crimes that he has done, the things that he has done to women. I mean, his life had to flash before his eyes. Yes. And so, y'all, unless y'all sleeping under a rock, y'all probably figured out what's going on, what has been going on. But somebody tried to shoot the president, former president, and for some, hopefully the next president. For us others, anyway, I wish he'd just go somewhere and play with his grandkids or just go make some more damn money. But anyway, a suspected gunman who opened fire during a rally Saturday in Butler, Pennsylvania, for former President Donald Trump was fatally shot by a Secret Service sniper. One rally attendee was killed and two more were critically wounded. And I just want to say my condolences to the family of the person who was killed, and to the ones that were critically injured. I pray for a swift recovery. I hope no more will come to, the fate of losing their lives or being unalive because of this. But they said the suspect was shot and killed by a member of a Secret Service counter assault team. Two law enforcement sources told the news. The gunman, who was armed with a rifle, was outside of the cordon. They had it cornered off, the rally, about 200 yards from Trump's rally stage, and was standing on an elevated structure believed to be a shed. It is still being determined if Trump was struck by a bullet or debris. And I think it was just debris, shrapnel. He was just grazed. That's what it seemed like, at least. But several shots rang out while Trump was speaking on stage at about 6:15 p.m. local time. Video showed the former president immediately touch his ear and then crouch to the ground with his Secret Service agents, and boy, was they rushing. Boy, was they rushing. They will see, I couldn't have that job. I couldn't be a bodyguard, period. The only bodyguard that I've ever been was for my kids. But I couldn't be, they can't pay me enough. The way they was covering him, as they should, because that's what they get paid to do. But the way they was covering him like a TP, they circled him like a TP, arms raised, bodies over him. I mean, they was doing their job. That's one thing they was doing. They was doing their job. But yeah, they say he was shot and he touched his ear, then he crouched to the ground with his Secret Service agents rushing the stage. Some blood could be seen on his face as he stood up and held up his fist to the crowd. Now that part, I ain't gonna lie, that part was a little funny. He was like holding his fist up, like, you probably know what he was thinking, like white power. You know how we be raising up our fists, black power. He's probably make America great again. But anyway, he was rushed out to his motorcade, and the Secret Service later confirmed that he was safe. So he was safe, but of course they shut that shit down. The grounds where they was, everybody got to packing. People was running around. I'm just glad more people weren't injured. It's unfortunate that somebody did lose their life and some other people were injured as well. But it could have been worse, because when shit like that happened and it's thousands and thousands of people out there, I mean, from grown-ups to little babies, even though I wouldn't have my baby out there because it's really hot as hell these days. Today, where we are, if the feel like temp where I am right now is like 103 or something like that. But it's really hot, across the nation right now. They had little bitty babies and Pampers and all kind of shit like that. I'm just glad it wasn't a stampede, because it could have easily turned into a stampede and people could have been just stomped on, all that kind of stuff. What's up, bro? How you doing? You in that damn avatar picture?
I'm good. What's going down? Y'all already know what it is. Nephew, great nephew of Buckwheat. What's going down?
You said you the great nephew of Buckwheat.
For
Is that
sure.
why you got the avatar?
Yeah, that's my great uncle Buckwheat.
Oh Lord, Clyde, why is you laughing? Am I making you laugh, Clyde? What up, Street Poet? Hold on, bro. Let me read some of these comments. Hey, Janice Gore, you said
Oh,
that hair even shifted. Oh, y'all is wrong, bro. You see that comment?
which
Said the
one?
hair even shifted.
Oh yeah,
I
y'all.
think.
I'm trying to tell y'all, it's about to go down. Y'all thinking I'm playing, Donald John? Hey, I'm trying to tell y'all, less than 6 months. This man didn't call a felony, didn't call multiple felonies, and y'all done tried to knock him off. Oh, it's about yeah, he about to ante up. I'm trying to tell you, MOP is about to be his anthem song, ante up. It's about to go down. Watch.
What
Y'all
you
think
say his anthem song about to be?
ante up by MOP?
Okay, hold on. Let me read these comments. Okay, so let's see. Hey, say Clyde yeah, Clyde down to the bar. Man, let me grab my purse. Community T said a spectator got popped. Yes, they did. They did.
They
I
caught
want to know
one.
who's responsible for that. Yeah, me too. I want to know who's responsible too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then Community T said, "Bingo! America took out Martin and Kennedy in the same year. She do demon. He better chill and act. That's what I'm saying. That's why at first I was like, oh shit, they done try to take that motherfucker out. But then I'm like, damn, that could happen to anybody. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't saying I want him to be taken out of here. I ain't saying that. I'm glad that he's
I'm
still
just trying
among
to
the living.
figure out they dumped on Donald John. I'm like, what the hell? Like he up here talking and that thing, I thought it because I ain't trying to be funny, but you know how when the red about to get ready to start squalling and he got to put his finger on that ear real quick, like he about to haul back. That's what I thought he was about to start doing. I thought he was about to start preaching. And that nigga, he hit the deck like, what the hell? Hat flying everywhere. Then he want to stand up like he just Malcolm. He just put the fist in
That's
the
what I
air.
was laughing at.
Yeah, Black Power. Yeah, I'm one of y'all now. Y'all know what time it is, right? Y'all know what he about to do, right? He about to hit. He about to hit the hood for the black vote. I'm trying to tell you. I don't get all off into that, but I'm trying to tell y'all. He about to win over a whole shitload of our people. Watch. You think I'm bullshit? I ain't got time to lie to you or play. Watch my
Well, you
word.
know what?
He didn't call a bullet too, and he caught some felonies. Oh, he's straight. He's hood official. He is certified. He is hood official. Donald
Well, some
John
people
is,
think it's a play, though. Some people think it's a play.
even if it is, he's still hood official because it's working. Because
But
that
my
nigga
thing
called a hot one.
is, how could it be okay? How if it's a play or if it was staged? Somebody literally lost their life.
Yeah, I mean now that part is not, that's yeah. I mean, unfortunately, collateral damage. It's like, damn. I mean, I feel for the family or whoever the person, regardless of,
Right, right,
what I mean, for them to lose their life. I mean, now if it was staged or with a person that I don't know, it's a lot that could really happen. I mean, in that, but at the end of the day, no matter how good you are with a weapon, no matter what, you cannot control it. But once the bullet leaves that barrel, you can't control it. Then you don't know which way, you don't know what to win, you don't know what dynamics is going to play and where that bullet is going to land. So for somebody to like lose their life from whether it was from the sniper or whether it was from the counter sniper, which
Guns
was
everywhere,
you
yes,
know
sirens everywhere. Call or visit us online to get your new
that
air
must be
conditioner installed by the expertly trained techs. You
my bad. Was that you?
No, you were saying something. You said from the sniper or something.
Oh yeah, it had to be the sniper or the counter sniper, which was the Secret Service sniper. I mean, 'cause by the time they heard that second shot, they was already
Some
on it. You
trust
got to
from
think
Diamond, starting at $99 a month.
they left.
Plumbing, heating, and air.
Well,
They
that's it.
When you have
Shooter Knight.
people who are
they
very
left.
upset and very angry,
They left
um,
dude slump.
sometimes they take actions like this, and that can be catastrophic.
That must be some commercials.
Well, let
Man,
me see. Let me share this screen real quick.
man.
Because everybody is still live. So let's just see what they're saying now. We already know he was rushed to the hospital. They say he's going to be okay. Let's see what they got to say here.
And we see this in rallies, we see this in signs, we see this in billboards, we see this in lawn signs, and so hopefully an event like this would cause everybody to take a deep breath and pause and kind of reassess their behavior and their thoughts.
Okay, and one last question very quickly. Americans are thinking about Trump's condition, but you can't help to think about how this will impact the upcoming Republican National Convention. He had been planning to announce his vice president.
Yeah, I think that, I expect he will still attend the RNC in Milwaukee as he was planning next week. I'm sure it'll be a grand entrance, kind of, a defiance on his part. And so I suspect you'll see a lot more interest in the Republican convention now. I think you'll see a lot more people being, a lot more excitement for people who support the former president. And so I suspect that things will go on as planned, but that he will, give I imagine a very defiant speech in his return.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, especially on this short notice, but this is a major historic event. So thank you so much.
Okay, and we are, Chandy, thank you for that. Just getting word that from the RNC, or from the Associated Press, reporting from the RNC, their convention will go on as scheduled.
With that, let's get back to reporter Carlos Flores, who's at the rally today, joining us live once again with the very latest from that location tonight. Carlos.
I'm gonna play this video right here, the one that they were talking about with him being carried by his folks, by his team. Hold on, let me put that on the screen real quick. Oh yeah, and everybody in here, please like and share the video. Thank you. Hey sis, I hear you in the background. Oh, let me see.
My bad. We was muted. She said, "Hey."
That's okay. That's okay. I figured y'all was on mute.
Eating and talking shit.
They said an AR style rifle.
They need to quit. That ain't nothing but, oh my God, they need to quit with that. Armor Lights. That's what the name of the company. Oh my God. Anyway.
You said what?
AR is the name originally of is an armor light, is a arms. They build firearms and stuff like that. They always try to make stuff just seem as though or AR means automatic. No, it doesn't. Jeez Louise. I hate when they do that. They do that to make it seem like it's just a mass weapon of mass destruction.
Hey, Street Play. Oh, I think I said hey. They said hello. Host and chat, welcome. Make sure you like and share the video, please, and thank you. I'm gonna just play this little video footage, and it has like his response to everything that happened. He's thanking his Secret Service, thanking his staff, his bodyguards, and then they'll go into like the replay of what kind of happened. So let me go on mute.
Post now. So he is confirming, he says that he was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of his right ear. He says, I knew immediately that something was wrong and that I heard a whizzing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin. Much bleeding took place, so I realized then what was happening. And he ends this post by saying, "God bless America." So, Lester, some significant questions that are being answered now from the former president here as to what happened, as to how he's doing, as to his state of mind. And again, significant in that he is describing in rather vivid detail the moment when he says that bullet went through his ear. He heard the whizzing sound. You're seeing some of these images now, including some that are being circulated by his allies with the former president, his fist raised in the air. He said he felt the bullet ripping through the skin with a lot of bleeding taking place. What we don't know now is where the former president, is headed next. We understand that he is obviously getting treated at that local medical facility. We know from his son, and I will tell you from other sources that I've spoken with, that he appears to be in good spirits. That is what folks are being told, and that his son, who has spoken with him directly, says. And you see the former president able to, obviously in these videos, this images we've been showing, able to move, able to pump his fist, but you see the blood that he's talking about there on his right ear as the former president is describing what happened. Important to note here, he is also, of course, extending condolences to the person who was hurt, the person who was believed to be killed there, and thanking law enforcement for their incredibly fast response. And you saw the response, Lester, in one of these remarkable moments as it unfolded. In some quarters, in some places online, there was a live stream of this happening. Obviously, the cameras of every network in the country were on this, given that he is the presumptive Republican nominee, of course, before this happened. And you see the absolute chaos there in Butler that we've been describing from Dasha, from Jillian, from Jake and Bianca and our teams there as the rest of it unfolded there.
Thoroughly briefed by all the agencies in the federal government as to the situation, based on what we know now. I have tried to get a hold of Donald. He's with the doctors. Apparently he's doing well. I plan on talking to them shortly, I hope, when I get back to the telephone. Look, there's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick. It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country. We cannot allow for this to be happening. We cannot be like this. We cannot condone this. And so I want to thank the Secret Service and all the agencies, including the state agencies, that have engaged in making sure that the people who, and we have more detail to come relative to other people maybe injured in the audience. I don't have all that detail. We'll make that available to you. I may be able to come back a little later tonight, but we'll put out a statement if I'm not able to give, if it's not convenient for you all. But the bottom line is that the Trump rally was a rally that he should have been able to can be conducted peacefully and without any problem. But the idea that there's political violence or violence in America like this is just unheard of. It's just not appropriate. And everybody must condemn it. Everybody. I'll keep you informed, and if I am able to speak to Donald, I'll let you know that as well. But so far, it appears he's doing well. Number one. Number two, that there's thoroughly investigating what happened to anyone else in the audience. We have some reports, but not final reports. And every agency in the federal government, I'm going back to my phone to speak with the federal agencies that are being put together again to give me an updated briefing. Has anything happened? They learned any more in the last couple hours. So thank you very much, and I hope I get to speak to them tonight, and I'll get back to you if I do, okay?
Mr. President, do you think there was an assassination attempt?
I don't know enough to, I have an opinion, but I don't have any facts. So I want to make sure we have all the facts before I make any more comments. Thank you.
Are you worried, President, with the security failing?
The president stopping short of calling this an assassination.
All I want to know is who is going to run against Trump? Because, bro, Biden, I don't even want to sound funny, but he sound like he on his last, like he got one leg and let me be quiet. Let me be quiet.
That man be rambling.
He do. Like, he be rambling and stuttering and pausing. Like, what was I about to say? What do you have?
He will change the subject. That's what I'm saying. He rambles. Like, if you heard him when he was giving his little briefing or whatever, he'll like, bruh, you ramble. Like, how can I take you seriously?
I want some of that weed he got.
He stoned.
He got some edibles, and that man got some.
I don't
real,
think he get enough, bro.
I want some of that shit he got for him to make him. Yeah, I need that.
The bottom line. He says that so motherfucking much. The bottom line.
Child, he said.
He got a hole in his
What's
natural.
the bottom line?
He got a hole in his natural all the way.
Man, if that wasn't no assassination attempt, I don't know what. Come on now.
It was an assassination tip.
Yeah.
It was an assassination tip.
Man, why y'all trying to knock off Donald Trump?
Yeah, he about to be the next president.
Damn right. I'm trying to tell y'all.
He gonna be the next and the last president we have.
Did y'all see what Community T said? She said this fool gonna be telling his story like he Neo from the Matrix. Watch, we are all at this play, damn it. He gonna be acting like he had, Neo when he's in the Matrix and he be swerving.
Yep.
In slow motion.
And he got the Malcolm juice. He put that fist up like, yeah, it's going down.
They're gonna be talking about this shit.
Man, this is.
And I'm trying to tell you, they about to arm up down here for real.
Oh, definitely.
Really down south, it's about to arm up for real. It's about to go down.
I don't know if that was me and I'm running for president, and I already
I'm
know
gonna end up and shit my damn self.
I'm like unliked as well. I think I would give it up. I ain't running for student president after something like this. What's up, Charlie? Sis?
Hey, boo, child.
Girl, they try to take the future president out.
I've done said multiple times, either one or two, this fits and make him a martyr, or if he does get elected, some crazy's gonna go ahead and finish that job. He need to be getting here some Secret Service, like something, bruh. I don't even like him, but dude, don't nobody deserve that.
Do the presidents wear bulletproof vests?
Some of them I've heard, but I hope they don't try to, do nothing else. I mean, he was bleeding from the ear and some. What I feel bad for is the innocent people in the crowd. That's what I feel bad for.
Exactly. The innocent people in the crowd. Like, people are saying, Charlie, people really think this is a play. I'm like, it ain't no play once somebody is unalive. Like, what kind of play is this?
It's still a play amongst those that pulling the strings, but when somebody else is like literally lose their right to exist, then it's not a play anymore. Morally so, it's not a play anymore. Now it's real for real deal, because don't nobody get that. Nothing or anybody in existence in this ecosystem or mortality on this side, as my grandma used to say, on this side of the earth, or on this side of life, nobody gets that. Well, I get a return ticket, come back and tell you what's going on. No. So for that person to become unalive, then that's just. But I mean, that was a quick kill. It's like he got off about 3-4 shots, and about a fourth one, I don't even think he even had a chance to even know that Donald John caught an ear slug, because his noodles was already cooked on top of that roof where he was laying at.
And see, the thing about it in the movies, I guess he ain't watched too many, because he should have had an airplane somewhere. He should have had a getaway car. He should have had a tunnel under the ground.
Yeah,
he was on his ass so fast.
Yeah, he was cooked. The minute that they found out about that second, third shot came from, that counter sniper from the 6 shot was already on his ass. They already green light. That's why they said neutralized. I already knew he was there when they talking about he was they neutralized the shooter. Yep. AKA, that means he's graveyard dead.
Yeah, they usually always have. They usually have snipers up on the roofs at all those events nowadays because of what happened with Kennedy.
And
they did say they had snipers on the roof. So I'm like, if y'all had snipers everywhere, why didn't y'all see?
They had to catch him because he was outside. No, he was outside the perimeter. They
did say he was like 200 yards away or something.
But guess what? They got that 200-yard kill switch too. Because guess what? He was noodles. You see him over there? He was cooking, boy. He was stiff. I mean, he was over there still smoking. And they over there just got the camera on him. They talking about, oh, we believe that that's the shooter. What? Okay, was it an innocent person just laying over there just slumped? Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. He over there cooked, and they still got the showing the camera like that possibly the shooter. Man, y'all know that's that dude over there cooked. Because he was approximately 200 yards away. And then why you need a helicopter to come pick him up and he's the shooter? For what? What the hell you need a helicopter to evacuate this fool for? Then I'm trying to tell you, I just told my wife they already mummified his ass. They didn't remove his brain stems, all that. They got his shit in the jars, testing his electrical circuits. Man, that dude, his baby, he was cooked. It ain't no playing dead possum like that. No. His medulla oblongata got disrupted from the north side. Literally.
The only thing I see this though is that this is fixing to make to some of his crazy, more zealous supporters. It's going to make them a little more psycho because he does have some psycho peoples. Trust me, I know one of them, and bruh, he crazy.
Hey,
he crazy.
Hey.
My ex neighbor, bruh. I was like, is he too much?
hey, it's like that. But at the end of the day, I mean, you got people that. I love for people like that. I mean, or whoever, you got people like that that love they on their own, but it's like still, I mean, for that, like I said, if they was worried about him winning the presidency, well, you just handed it to him on the golden platter.
Because now he's gonna be a martyr.
He already is. He's a multiple felon, and he just got dumped on and caught a slug in the ear, by the ear again. He caught a nick, so yeah, he's official. He got hood. He got hood stripes. He got war wounds. I'm just making light of the situation, but I mean that's just being honest.
I mean, and that you're not lying, bro. You're really not, because in the hood, you know what I'm saying? They be, because I mean, how much did we love that Bill Clinton got some head in the White House?
Exactly. Exactly. And then he came to the same year he came to the National Church of God in Christ Convention and played the doggone saxophone because I was there.
Yeah, he got his dick sucked and lied about it.
And he smoked weed.
All in the same term.
He didn't inhale. He didn't inhale.
He didn't inhale. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
He didn't have sexual relations. Yeah, she gave him a good one because she sold that dress for about about a 6-figure check.
That's just
Hey, she had a DNA test. Like, babe, she kept that damn dress as an evidence.
Was you gonna trap him up and say you was pregnant?
No, she didn't have to get pregnant. Babe, no, well, she caught a sample. Yeah, ski, and Bill was like, yeah, ski. Ain't nothing. Man, it's live. It's live on this side of the planet Earth, man. This shit crazy. They done dumped on Donald John.
Hillary don't look like she was giving fellatio anyway.
Hillary was too busy executing folks. People think it was Bill Clinton because he was the governor. No, it was Hillary pulling the string. Cooking.
He was just over there in the corner getting it all the time.
Exactly.
She was the one pulling out the strings. He was just over there. Okay, honey, whatever you want.
Basically, she had the strap on. My bad. Did I say that?
She knew about Monica ain't the first person that Bill did not have.
No, she wasn't the first or the only. There was probably 40, 50, 60,000.
But the point being
the rule was you do not embarrass me, William.
I'm trying to figure exactly. William Jefferson.
Exactly.
Clinton. But nevertheless, I'm just trying to figure out that
here go this bumbling fool right.
I ain't nobody paying attention to this clown. I'm so tired of Biden with his stinking ass.
Like that?
But have y'all seen his hairline though?
Yeah, Charlie, what do you think about Biden's response? Like,
Biden set that shit up.
I think that he is going to make another term. Is that bad to say? I don't want to say he's going to.
Man ain't going to be reelected. No, that ain't bad to say. That's the goddamn truth.
Well, see,
Biden set that shit up.
Election, I'm talking about not being here, period.
My great-grandfather running for fucking president.
He just seems so fragile. Like, he seemed fragile when he first won.
Y'all want to know what I thought was going to happen? I thought Kamala was gonna have to take over because he was gonna have some kind of medical
Oh no,
problem.
they're not gonna let that happen.
Yeah.
Oh damn, they are not gonna let that happen.
I was actually hoping that would happen. I was actually hoping that would.
I'm not saying that before because so everybody get it clear before anybody want to get the what he trying to say. Can't walk around the country. Before y'all put your dick suckers together, listen to what I'm about to say. No, they're not going to allow that. For one, Miss Chucks and Pearls. Not saying that she couldn't, but no, she's too much on the judicial side of things. Prosecute. She wouldn't balance out too well. It would be extremely temporary. I'm talking about like sworn in, and by the next probably 72 to 96 hours, she would be replaced. That's all I was saying. So, but other than that, I don't think that they would. I mean, I don't know if that party, I don't know if the electoral. I don't think the ones that's running and pulling the strings would really want her to take over for what they already got Biden doing. The money is almost clean. You got to remember, we're running all that money through this Ukraine and. Anyway, y'all know the business for those that know. So no, she can't really get in the way. So we need for Mr. To get it clean. And look at it, he walking off. He'll come out like he X and left, like
he be walking like
he James Brown. All he needs is a cape.
Yeah, he needs
shit on himself.
He probably did. Or the
depends. That's what I'm saying.
They got moist on him. Them depends they got moist on him. That's what it is.
One time.
Yeah, he leaking. he
so
leaking.
Wet.
Yeah,
like
he leaking. No, he.
Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't
hey, shit happens.
He's leaking. He's so wet.
I know the night of that damn debate, he looked constipated than a motherfucker.
He was already constipated. I thought he was gonna pass out.
He was like, I don't help his ass.
That shit was funny as hell.
Them booty cheeks was tight, boy. What do you mean? What do you mean? Donald John, like, look at this fool. He just called the man out.
His composure, I was very proud.
He couldn't help it.
Really went there with him.
He was like, look at him. You see what I mean? How you gotta have another grown ass man tell you, see what I mean? And he talking about.
He said, I don't even think he knows what he said.
He don't know what he said. Talking about that's not going to happen. They want me to step down.
He rambled.
No.
Do you know what, Charlie? Before you got on, Charlie, I was like, I know Donald, like all the shit that he done been through, went through, done, got away with. I know his life was flashing before his eyes.
He was thinking about
I know he was
them women
for services. Cover me, motherfuckers.
Y'all childish. I'm trying to tell you. I thought that the man, I thought he was about to squall. Like I thought he was about to start preaching. Because you know how you about to rear back and about to start squall. That's what I was, but then this fool, he hit the deck. I'm like, oh, he bleeding. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. They jumping on the. Oh, wow. Next thing you know, after they just said Donald, they trying to cover him up. They talking about the shooters neutralized. How that quick? Man, get out of here. See, y'all, they didn't play the cards right. They had to play it fast like that because somebody actually end up actually getting killed. So they had to play that up real fast. Other than that, they would have probably still been sitting up there like a modern day circus trying to cover him up like somebody still shooting at him.
Oh, Kenna, yeah, his ear was Gray's girl. It was
yeah, he caught one. Yeah, he caught he caught that.
Good.
Yeah, yeah. He caught it. Yeah, he got the Evander Holyfield treatment. He got the Mike Tyson bite from that bullet.
I wonder if when it heals, he gonna have that little spot.
You know what, bro? Bro, I cannot stand you. What's up, Kenna? Hold on, I'm gonna play the footage, y'all, again.
Y'all think I'm playing?
He got the Mike Tyson bite. You know what?
You guys are doing it. They're getting better with time.
Hold on.
My guys, take a look at that chart. Take a look at the arrow on the bottom. See the big red arrow, right? So that's when that was the lowest point, and that comes right from the government services.
I can hear it.
Comes right out of Border Patrol.
Yeah.
Take a look at that. So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country.
Hold on.
And then
let me try something.
And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Moving his spare. Hold. When you're ready. On you. Ready. Move. Up. Move. Go. Up. Hawkeye's here. Hawkeye's here. Moving to the spare. Spare, get ready. Spare, get ready. We ready? Are we good? Shooters down. Are we good to move? We're clear. We're clear. We're clear. Come on. Let me get my shoes. I got you, sir. Let me get my shoes, sir. Hold that in your head, buddy. So we gotta move to the class. Let me get my shoes. Okay. What's up?
He was like, fuck them people.
I'm trying to tell you what happened. I'm trying to tell you that man, when that piece of meat came flying off, because he probably was like, damn, that's a hot ass mosquito. But no, then he
Yeah, there's also pictures out there too. I done seen them all over my news feed of, like, they got a shot of him where he's bleeding from the ear when he turned around and did the fist thing.
they just showed one where I'm talking about they just set up there like, how in the hell did he get? I'm talking about a close up. I'm talking about like
he all bent up
where he
like,
bent all over, bleeding from there. I mean, they got it like a close, like somebody was right there at the stage the moment it happened, like picture. I'm talking about like, damn, they own it.
you smelling this motherfucking breath.
Why I couldn't even hear anything? I had to play it on my cell phone.
I heard it all, girl. I heard it all.
I
You
mean,
heard
I
all
heard it
that.
on my cell phone, but I was playing like other shit in the background too to check to see if other stuff worked, and I could hear all them, but I could not hear that video.
Oh, that's deep.
But I mean, I had my cell phone playing on my YouTube video, so I heard it on my cell phone.
I
But
can't
that's
believe.
crazy.
Oh my Lord, do y'all not know exactly what this really just did? Like, oh my stars! Like, I'm just saying. At the end of the day, now it's really about to get tense because now a lot of his A1 supporters is gonna be on Annie up on demon time now, and most of the those that are opposite of him. I mean, you really got some people out here like really that happy that really like that it should have happened. I mean, you just have some that do support the opposite.
Well, it's kind of like the people who tried to climb the Capitol, and a lot of people were happy until people started like getting hurt. It was like, okay, this ain't supposed to happen. We're just supposed to go in here and scare people, right? Now, some people think this could have been a play. I don't want to say play, but I think people think it was staged or something like that. But even if it was staged, it was serious. Like he could have literally, it was his ear.
Yeah, all he had to do was just lean over. If he would have leaned over maybe about a half a second or two to the right, like when he turned to do it, if he'd have just leaned over to his head a little bit to the right, probably a half a second or two before that, yeah, it would have been a watermelon patch.
Hell yeah, because if it would have got any closer to his hair so thin, that wouldn't have helped. That shit would have
It'd
went
have been
right
noodles.
through.
Yeah, it'd have been noodles. Half
Child.
the skull missing, gone.
Kenna said not the Tommy Smith fist.
That's childish. That is so childish. But I'm trying to tell you, it's going down. Look, Trump Tower is on high alert now. It's
Hell
about to go
yeah.
down.
Hell
It's
yeah.
about,
That's what I'm saying. If that was me, I wouldn't be running for shit else. I'ma sat my ass down and just focus on my money, family, grandkids, whatever the fuck. Because if
think
they
about
try
it.
to take you out now, you think it's only one person that's
Nah, it ain't.
considering taking you out? This was a plan. Somebody didn't just wake up and say, "Oh, I'm just gonna take him out," and nobody knows about it. Oh, trust and believe. There's a group of people that probably hatched this shit together.
Because that had to have been, for them to be 200 yards away, they had to have been a sniper themselves.
Well, yeah, no doubt. He was a sniper. They X'd out the area, but it's more saying somebody that knew that detail would be deep, but it's not. They're not going to be looking at least 2 football field lengths away in that type of area. So when you got sales of people that want to act like that, or that activists like that on a mission to do that, then yeah, I mean, who knows? I mean, we'll never know because he got cooked after the second or third shot anyway.
Right.
So we'll never know the full detail. He can't say, well, so I did this with such and such, or I was put up to date to this, or people keep forgetting that Manchurian candidate and Philadelphia experiment shit is real. Where they have, where they actually use ex-soldiers or people like that of that nature, that they don't
They
recall.
could be ex-Secret Service for all we know. Like literally,
Exactly.
Charlie, bro. I know y'all know. Y'all watch enough movies. Y'all know to be a sniper. It's not just shooting a gun and looking through that lens. You got to have the perfect timing, the perfect wind, the perfect. I mean, from the time that bullet flies all the way to where it is, I mean, it has to be perfect.
You have to know the wind velocity, how heavy the bullet is, how far it travels, how fast, to pinpoint the exact moment you should take that shot.
Algebra and calculations. I mean, it's like, yeah, you just don't shoot.
That shit's way pre-planned too.
What's
What's
that movie where that white guy? I love him, by the way. But the white guy, and like he would like people, they hired him, they snatched him up so that he can help them decide when to shoot. What's it called?
Shooter with Mark Wahlberg.
Yes, with Mark Wahlberg, and he would tell them like what day, what time to do it, what stuff like that. That shit, I love that type of shit.
Well, I mean, it plays. Some things have they'd even tell you the truth in certain movies. They tell but people in the public, everybody don't pick it up. But there is certain aesthetics of the truth with like what even what's going on.
They don't tell us exactly how they figure shit out.
You got to figure it out your damn self, but it's right there in front of you.
Make it sound good,
Basically, like Fred Savage used to say, "You big dummy."
You gotta stand at 3:00 with your finger on your nose and make sure the wind is due south upstream.
Right.
See, a lot of these Southern boys know how to do that too, because when they go hunting, you know what I'm saying? But it is a science to it of how fast that deer's running, if it's jumping, where you're gonna hit directly, where the way the wind's blowing, I mean, but it's just more when it comes to your 200 yards out, you're actually using a sniper rifle itself. But you can ask a lot of these country boys with their high-powered rifles and scopes.
For sure. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's centered off. And I mean, they've been doing it for so long because, when you used to going on hunting and trail trips since you was a little kid, grandpa, great grandpa, great uncle, uncles, all of, cousins, family, neighbors, the church, the 4-H club, all that, where you just hunting and shooting and, how to, I mean, you can, the more you participate, the better it becomes like a second nature.
Yep.
And I mean, you can basically you can hit a damn near moving target. You know how hard it is to hit a moving target, even for an expert.
That's what I'm saying. They gotta judge the wind, the direction, the speed, the velocity, if it's like what do you call it? It's my like wet, like not wet, but
dew point.
Not the dew point. You know what I'm talking about?
Humidity.
Yeah, you got all that shit. You gotta do all that shit.
I had a one of my older brothers, rest his soul. He was an all around He's the drill sergeant, he's sniper, all that shit. But he would say the best snipers are actually learn their game from their scouts.
Mhm. That's
Because
why I was so proud of myself. The first time I ever shot a gun, I was shooting against boys who had been doing it since they were knee high to a grasshopper, right? Because we had to take a gun safety course. And in order to do that, you have to fire a gun and to get your certification for hunting and stuff. And it was the first time I'd ever picked up a gun in my entire life because my daddy didn't teach me like that from the time I was that young because I'm a girl, right? But I beat them boys bad. Very bad. And my coach looked at me and goes, we called him coach because he was a basketball coach too. He looked at me and goes, "You mean y'all let a girl beat you and y'all been holding guns, shooting guns since you little big kids?"
Hey, it be like that.
Tell you, the first time I held a gun, I was nervous. I mean, I was nervous. I mean, I shot that thing. I was shaking. I was like, but then when I started shooting it at the range and practicing, I was like, oh, this ain't shit. Give me some more bullets. Give me some.
That's it. It's all about it's your breathing. You know, at the end of the day, I just tell everybody if you don't tense up, you basically you exhale
don't
when you
tense
squeeze.
up. Don't tense up. That's
You
like
exhale when you squeeze that trigger. When you could always remember, especially if it's not a call a real gun. If it ain't a 6-shooter, you know, you just know it's gonna semi-automatic. It's gonna reload. So just remember to
that's
exhale
what I
when you
have, a
pull that trigger.
semi-automatic.
You know,
I got a Glock, baby, a Glock, baby.
I didn't shot them all. You know, the point is being is that shit. It ain't always how many bullets you got. All it takes is one. You know, but at the end of the day, is you know, it's at your preference on what you like. You know, I believe
have that arm. Why they talking about how that gun locked and loaded? You gotta have them arms locked and loaded. Like
you gotta know what you're doing because a lot of folks
like no shaking, no wavering. You gotta.
Yeah, this ain't the movies where you running up on me to the side with the gun. No, it don't work like that. That
I
ain't
know
real.
you flip it over like, oh, I used to hate that. Before I learned how to shoot guns, I remember when I went to my first gun range class or whatever they call it. Right. And the guy said, "This is not the movies, okay? You don't turn a gun to the side like the gangsters.
No, you don't.
Gun from the side. Like you don't do that." Like I was like, "Oh, you don't?"
No, you don't.
No, you do not.
One of them hot shells.
And if you ever shoot a shotgun or a high-powered rifle, make sure you got it firm against that shoulder or you will mess your shoulder up. I'm just telling you.
Tear it up.
I be watching them movies and they be trying to teach them people to hold that gun. They be like, hold it. I don't want one of them.
It's girl, it
ain't that hard. I mean, it's real fun.
You be getting bruised. They be having bruises, like real bruises on their shoulder and on their
It ain't that bad.
Charlie, you gotta get used to it.
I will watch you, Charlie. I'll watch and I'll stand next to you with my Glock. I'll be like, pew, pew, pew.
I got a 12. I got a 12 gauge, a 20 gauge, a 22 rifle, a 6-shooter, and we got a high point right now. But I'm going to get me another one.
I know that's
right. Another one too. My sister has this one gun. I can't remember the name.
Some heaters right there. Boy, she said the 6-shooter. Yeah, that'll put you down.
Deanna, she know how to shoot too. Like Deanna, they down there in the SIP, just like you, Charlie. So yeah, they be down there. They be
we put our guns down in the SIP. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
don't be trying to take our guns down here.
See, that's man. I'm telling you, like
down
places like that, where it's like you step on my property, it's a wrap. Like, see, it ain't like that up north. It ain't like that up north. We gotta be like, it gotta be like life or death situation if we shoot on our property.
You got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Exactly. That's even including the laws. The laws gotta respect the law. They can't just walk up on the only time the sheriff, like down here, the only time the sheriff can come on your property is if it's a burn ban and it's active. That's the only time he can literally come on your property and warn you or just say, hey, you know, you gotta. Other than that, no, it ain't no. They can't even come on your property. I don't give a damn what's going on. That gate closed, or even if it ain't closed, you better not bring your ass across that damn line. without
I
permission.
know that's right. I will never
Period.
forget that day. I don't even know if Deanna would like me to bring it up, but you remember that day, Charlie? Was you on YouTube, Charlie, back then when Deanna was walking down her driveway?
I don't remember.
And she had her shit on her hip. I don't even remember who she was beefing with, but she was like, "Y'all come on down here if you want to. Come on down here if you want to." And you can see, like, you can see
Your ass up.
shadow. You can see her shadow on the ground, and you can see like the pistol on her hip and everything. I'm like, Deanna, child. That was like that was early on when I think I had just started watching Deanna. I mean, I really started watching her a little bit before then, but when I really started, you know, like I had like felt like this sister kind of attachment, like this homegirl type of, you know, thing going on. And I was like, Deanna better shot somebody head off. Y'all step on her property. That shit was funny. But yeah, she was out there like a cowgirl.
We play that
We
by
don't
the
care.
property, man.
We don't not play.
I ain't fucking with that one. Y'all go on down there if you want to. You gonna learn today.
You gonna learn right then and there, not today, but right then and there. You gonna learn. Yeah, you'll catch some hot ones down here in the country. Just period. Don't go messing with nobody. Don't nobody as long. I mean, a lot of people are actually friendly. You know, if you really, I mean, you got your clowns. You know, you got the bullshit, but nah.
Deanna said we ain't going.
Yeah, you come correct though. A lot of people will give you a lot of respect. You'll be surprised, you know. Shit. Even if God forbid, then you got some. Depending on where you at, shit, you got some that'll help you out quicker than AAA. By the time AAA get there, they already got you up and going.
Exactly.
So
But
you
see,
be like, damn, man, this don't look too safe, man. Please, somebody, because for one, they most vehicles don't get stuck on that road because for one, that's a daily routine for them. Oh yeah, they must be stuck. They need some help. You all right?
No. The thing about it is everybody down south, like for the most part, a lot of people carry down south anyway. I don't know if it has mostly to do with just it's my right, or if it has something to do with maybe animals, wild animals. I mean, like people be out on farms, people be I mean, you
we
know,
got we've been having sightings of black bears recently.
Yes,
a lot.
bears and all kind of other shit. Like
we got coyotes. We got something called what they call a coy dog, which looks like a normal dog, but it's basically a wild dog, and it will attack you. And then you have wild boars. So if you go walking in the woods down here, take you something with you. Don't just be up in there all willy nilly.
Girl, you ain't gonna find me in no woods. You ain't gonna find me in no woods.
Bat, a stick, a walking stick with a walking
machete?
stick with a something. I mean, a walking stick with a taser on the bottom of it. 950,000 votes. Tell your
because
ass.
there's a lot of snakes down there too.
Yeah, take you a machete wherever you go in the woods because you're gonna need it for briars. You're gonna need it for snakes. You're gonna need it for possibly something else. If you're gonna be out in certain wooded areas, have you a pew pew ready. I'm just saying.
Hey, yo, pew pew pew. I'm telling you.
Dog. And don't have no little pew pew. Put that little shit away. Don't have that.
That just make a bear mad, and a wild hog will look at you like, really? That pea shooter?
Do y'all carry like the big bear sprays and all that, Charlie?
Yeah.
That should have worked too. Now the bear spray clear air depending on which one you got. That'll clear.
We carry the pew pews. If you coming, we gonna make sure you go down.
Oh, for sure. Well, yeah. Now, if you're a bear, I'm not. If I know I gotta go anywhere near bear country, no, I'm not carrying nothing less than 357 minimum.
I'm gonna need me some bear spray, some tasers.
That's minimum. I mean, that 357.
Taser ain't gonna do nothing to nothing like that. Do not let it get. Don't let it get.
Machete. I need a machete.
Yes.
I need
don't even bring a taser though, baby, because it ain't gonna do nothing. Piss something off. And don't let it get that close to you. Do not let it get that close to you, because if it's that close that you can use a taser. And do you know the best way to run from a bear?
They say to walk away slowly, right?
Do not run in a straight line. If you are in the woods and you're in try to get to an area where you see this trees start getting closer and closer together, and run in a zigzag pattern. It kind of messes him up for some reason.
Oh, well, that's good to know. Hopefully, I won't never be caught in that situation.
But try to get in a spot where it's harder for him to get to, basically, because he's big.
Noble? Let me see. I ain't gonna be noble. Y'all got bears? Where y'all at? Do y'all got Wild Kingdom? Where y'all at?
Got your 308 on up. Better have something that's gonna run through.
Sometimes
Now,
you get panthers in certain areas down here. We don't really have like a lot of mountain lions or nothing like that, but we have had a few come
we
down
don't
from
either,
like
but we get them
Tennessee.
every now and then.
Every now and then, and they don't make it far. Let me say it that way, because there's too many people with guns. That
Yeah, ours don't make it to the hood. They be on the outskirts, and they'll get to like the burbs, but then they usually go back to where the fuck they can. Bro, remember when the mountain lion was here last year? And it kept moving further and further towards the hood. People down here was like, "Oh hell no, this shit ain't supposed to happen."
You know, if hood people and rednecks came together, we'd be unstoppable.
They wouldn't know what to do.
You better know it. You better know
They
it.
wouldn't know what to do.
But yeah, that thing got to I think it got as close as 72nd or 84th or something like that. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of close. And I'll be sitting outside on my back patio. You talking about head on a swivel? Shit, I have my shit sitting right on the seat next to me, like shit.
Unless I got a train gun, no, he would have caught one. Sorry, they'd have been. You can't be killing
him
all that
if
shit.
you want to, shit. I'm gonna be ready for his ass. I'm gonna pop his ass.
He's gonna eat some hot shit. He's gonna eat some hot tacos that night, Jay. Because no.
And there ain't no. I'm gonna tell you this: there ain't no running from no mountain lion or no cat.
Exactly.
Because the minute you turn your back, the best thing you do is try to be scary to them. The best thing you do is look like, I hate to say this, best thing you do is stand your ground, because the minute you turn your back, they're gonna pounce you, and there ain't no way you can protect yourself from the back.
They are so fast.
Pop their ass. All that talking.
They weigh like what, 500-600 pounds? Like they so big and heavy.
Don't matter. All that talking ain't gonna work. I'm gonna pop your ass. You can all you want. No, you're gonna be bam, bam, bam.
You want to hear a scary story? I lived out in a place called Becker, Mississippi, and it's like the deep woods, right? My closest neighbor was like miles down the road. When I say I'd have to run like 2 to 3 miles or more to get to them, I mean, I
had some space.
I was out in the deep woods, and in front of me there wasn't nothing but woods. Behind me there was woods, and I had a dog who I had out on a chain, because you had to keep him on a chain. My other dogs run free, but him I couldn't, because every time he'd get off the thing, him and my other dog would tie up. Like he had been previously abused, if that makes sense, and we rescued him. There was this, they called it a wildcat. It looked like a panther, but it was not quite the size of one. It was black cat. It cut my dog's head open not once but twice before they got it.
Oh my God.
He had to have all kind of stuff done to his little head and stuff like that. It ripped him open not once but twice. They finally caught him, and the neighbor brought him over in the back truck. This is what was gotten your dog right there. They got him.
But where was you at during this time? Like,
I was in the house asleep, girl. He did this stuff late at night.
I thought you said you was walking him through the woods. I'm like,
that
did walk through the woods, and
he would have
caught. Get me.
He would have caught it.
I don't know. To this day, I don't know what it was, child. But I was out in them woods picking berries. Right, I was picking me some wild blackberries, and they were so good, child. They were big and juicy. And all of a sudden, I heard this growl, and I mean, I ain't never heard nothing like it in my life to this day. From the time I was little till I'm grown now, I ain't never heard nothing like it. It made every hair on my body stand up. I had right behind me, thank God, an old shed. It was like an old barn. It was still up, but the doors was off of it. It was just wood. There wasn't nothing in it. And I told my dog, I had my dog Bear with me. I had a German Shepherd mixed with he was mixed with Coat, but or I think Wolf, because that dog was huge. But anyway, I looked at him and said, I'm gonna back up. You wait to go get whatever it is until I get to this doorway, but you make sure you come home. I backed up slowly, got to that doorway, and when I hit that doorway, I knew whatever it was couldn't see me. Once I got in that old shed, I took off from my back door, baby. I was in it in 5 seconds. And then 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, my dog come home wagging his tail. He chased it off, whatever it was. I don't know, but it scared the bejesus out of me.
Yeah, you don't go nowhere.
Stories about,
I was only 13 at the time, or 12.
My mom and them, when they used to live down south in Mississippi, they used to tell me some stories that were so scary. I mean, snakes and all kind of beasts out there.
I
And
had
I'm
one come in
like,
my house, girl. In my
hell
old
no.
house. I
And
had
they said
two
the
of them.
snakes are so huge and they big and they dangerous, and you just be walking through your doggone yard and just
Child, at my old house, my old house, it was 3 houses ago. I was sitting in my bathroom playing around with my makeup, right? Just sitting there, just playing, being, I was younger at the time. I was in my 20s. All of a sudden, I hear, plop. I look over. Oh, hell no. It was a
in the
motherfucking
bathroom?
snake. It had come up somehow into the attic, and when Katrina came through, we had a spot mess up in the thing, so they ended up taking the sheetrock down, so it was open right there. And they redid the roof, but they forgot to cut that little piece so they could put the sheetrock back up, right? And so it was just sitting there. Child, I was sitting there like, oh hell no, what the hell am I gonna do? Yes, child, and it was big as fuck. I jumped up on the toilet, because we had our washer and dryer in there in the laundry. It was laundry room / toilet room, and I jumped up on the table, jumped up on there. I hollered at my son. I said, "Go get your granddaddy. Do not open that motherfucking door and tell him there's a snake in here." My daddy coming there ready.
Hell no! What's your dad? What did he do? Did he come with a
A
hoe or a shovel?
And a shetty, and we killed it and took it outside. And then another one came in one other time, and my cats killed it. They gang whooped that. They gang whooped that thing. I went in the hallway and it was already finito.
What kind of snake
It was on his neck.
Yeah, all I saw was them jumping at it, smacking. I was like, "What the hell?"
What kind of snakes was it?
Well, the first one was what they call it was like a rat snake, but
Yeah,
it was
rat
huge.
snake.
It was huge though. It was old.
I ain't never heard of it. I'm gonna have to look that
They
up.
they kind of like good for the ecosystem.
Yeah, but I didn't know it at the time. I was freaked out and it was slithering around, so I had to get rid of it. But the second one was poisonous. It was a water moccasin.
Oh my God, I'm looking
I
at
had a
it.
lake in my backyard. That's why they were, and we ended up throwing mothballs around and putting a line of sulfur around the house because that keeps them out. But I had a lake, a 3-acre lake in my backyard.
Oh my God, I'm looking at them online. Oh my God.
They're huge. They can get really big.
They said a rat snake are a type of constrictor snake that hunts rats and mice and kills them by constriction.
I also had ducks at the time that were roosting underneath my house.
What?
That's what it was coming after, was their eggs. And yeah.
Ducks.
Girl.
I didn't have rats because I had cats.
Gardener snake. When I see a gardener snake in the yard, I be running.
They ain't gonna hurt you though.
No. One time, no. Let me tell y'all, child. How long ago was it? Maybe like a month and a half.
I was gonna tear your ass up.
Maybe like a month and a half. I was out in the yard. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I think I was spraying the grass for insects. You know the spray you put on your water hose. Spraying the yard for insects, and which I do like twice every summer. And I seen a gardener snake, and it to me it seemed big, like the big gardener snake. So I went and got Cam. Oh God, I wish I could have had this on video. I went and got Cam. I said, Cam, we got to go kill this snake. He was like, huh? I'm like, yeah, we got to go kill this snake. He was like, how we going to kill a snake? I said, well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this rake, then you get the shovel, and then we going to get a broom. I'm like trying to get everything out the house. I don't know, but we going to kill this snake.
The shovel would have did. As long as it's V-neck.
No, Charlie, let me tell you, we went outside. And I found the snake. I said, there it is, Cam. There it is right there. And I said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab it with the rake and I'm going to try to hold it down. And then you take the shovel and you try to knock his head off, like knock the head off. Girl, Charlie, when I tell you we was out there and I had got so angry. You know what? I had neighbors outside. I wonder if they got me on video. But I was so angry because Cameron was like, It won't die. It won't die, Mom. Let's just leave it alone. Like, I'm like, no.
You know it continues to move.
I said, we got to kill this snake. He said, it keeps moving. I said, but I'm holding it. I'm holding it. Could you just help me kill the snake? So finally, I said, just go get a brick. And so he went and got a brick. And so then he started throwing it at the snake. And I said, man, if somebody out here saw us, they would be getting a kick out of this shit. Because I was screaming. I'm like, Cameron is more scared of you. It's more scared of you.
You know they don't stop moving till after sundown,
They don't
right?
stop moving. That damn snake, I mean, it took us like 10 minutes to kill that snake.
I'm gonna have to do a class for you, the hood table, on how to do it.
The funniest, Charlie, when I tell you, I wish we was on. Matter of fact, I need to check on it because I do got a camera back there on the bag. I wonder, I'm gonna go back and see if it got recorded. Because I'm telling you, that shit was so funny. Then when we finally killed him, I said, camera, take his ass and throw him in the street.
All you need is just a good stuff.
He said, throw him in the street. Throw him in the street.
All you just need is a good neutered
down the street. That thing. I said, he won't come back now. But yeah, it was like teamwork to make the dream work, child, on that snake.
You can get something called Snake Away and spray it around your property, or you can take and get sulfur and put it around the line of your property, and a snake will not cross it
at all.
Will not. That's
Snake Away spray.
Well, they got something called Snake Away. Yeah, you can use it, or you can use sulfur. Now, sulfur stinks something serious. Smells like rotten egg.
Spray. Hold on, you said it's Snake Away spray.
Mm-hmm. It's called Snake Away.
But is it spray? Like you gotta spray it in a nozzle? Like,
hold on, I'll actually find it for you right
like a barrier.
Are you talking about those little pebble stones? Not
you
pebble
can get the
stones,
spray
but
or
like
the
little tiny
granules. Rocks. Yeah, you can do the granules.
Those things stink.
They supposed to. They probably have sulfur in them.
I know. I had a neighbor who, not here, but I had a neighbor at another house, and I used to go outside and sit on my patio and be like, "What the fuck is that smell?" I didn't know what it was. And then one day I asked them, I said, "Do y'all smell that shit?" They said, "Oh, we use Snake Away or something. There's some little pebbles they put around their house." And I said, "Oh, so the damn snake's gonna come over here now?" That shit was so strong. I was like, "Oh,
you should smell straight sulfur." That stuff is.
Know what sulfur smells like. Well, I guess I do now. I know what sulfur smells like because I smelled that shit. But
it's like rotten eggs.
That's pure ass.
Mm-hmm.
Now this person that Wu Child said, "I can't wait to vote for President Trump in 2024 because ain't it 2024? Hold up." Is it?
Yeah, it's 2024 right now. I mean 2025. They mean.
Let me tell you, that's what I'm like. Hold up now. I think this is a troll because they said I can't wait to vote for President Trump in 2024, and I'm like, ain't it 2024? But anyway, they said because I am sick of going in the store and seeing stuff that was once $3 now $10. Child,
do they not realize that has nothing to do with the president?
I don't think that has anything to do with the president.
That has to do with inflation, and the president technically holds very little power. The only power they have is over our military.
Right.
And they can bring up a bill, but it still has to go to the House of Representatives and the Senate. And here's the thing, even if the president vetoes a bill after the third time, if the majority of the Senate and the House votes on it, it still goes through. So what does really the president do but be a figurehead for the country and help run the military?
That's what it all is. Like, I don't understand why most people want to be a president, because most of the shit they stand for and represent when they get in there, they don't do. So I don't even know why the fuck I don't know why would anybody want to be a president.
If you want to fuss at somebody for that, you need to fuss at your local government level and vote for your House of Representative and your Senate, because that's who really makes all your laws and takes care of the Treasury, takes care of the inflation and all that other stuff. That's who you need to be voting for.
Vote for your
Don't worry about the president, because your vote don't matter anyway. The Electoral College holds all the power, baby.
Yep, vote for your local parties. But let me go back to these comments up here. Now, Kenna said the question is whether this will change his rhetoric, and the answer is no. And then Kenna said he has see-through hair. What?
And
you know what, Kenna?
He's just gonna use this as I got shot, y'all.
You know what, Kenna? Kenna said, wait until he gets in, if he gets in, and starts doing what he says and cuts Social Security.
Here's my thing. So many people don't understand, even if he brings up the bill to do that, the Senate and the House still have to vote on it. Worry about those.
Yep.
People don't know how the government works. It's so sad. It's so sad.
Yeah, Kenna said they don't teach civics anymore. And what's up, A View? How you doing, baby? What's up? What's going on? A View, what do you think about what has happened today? Oh, shit, before I can even get it out, here she is in the background. Hold on. A View, I was just about to ask you what you think about this shit going on today.
Hey, everybody. Hey, on the panel. Can you go ahead and finish what you were saying? Because I really just saw you came live. And then
I was just about to ask you a question. When I had saw you in the chat, and I said, hey, A View, what do you think about this shit going on with the president and all that stuff?
Oh, okay. Hey, everybody on the panel. I don't know who Buckwheat is. Who is damn Buckwheat?
That's our bro.
You know that's my bro.
Oh, that's our baby. Okay.
Yeah, that's bro.
What's going on?
Charlie and hi the hood table. I saw Buckwheat.
He said he is the great grandnephew of Buckwheat.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh Lord, that was Buckwheat's famous line. He used to buck his eyes and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So okay, I just hopped on because I was over at somebody else's live. So I just been hopping in and out and stuff like that. So I don't know where you are at this story. What question were you going to ask?
See, we actually did just an impromptu live. We just came live. We talked about Trump, and then we started talking about guns and stand your ground. We just been kind of all over the place, kind of. But yeah, I mean, the shit that happened today, though, it just was like, I ain't ready. I wasn't ready. Like, what the fuck? Like, they trying to take
and I'm going to tell you,
take old boy out.
Okay. I was sitting here. I had some guests over, and some of my guests like looking at damn news, and I was like, what? Now, first of all, don't judge me because I was watching MSNBC. They like to watch it, okay? And when I say they, don't worry about who it is. So I was like, oh my God, this sounds like goddamn Jay Wilson. I don't look at MSNBC and I don't look at Fox News. So anyway, so I'm, trying to be nice, watching it. And then, of course, they like to watch certain things. So there was the Trump rally in Pennsylvania. And so we sitting there, I'm doing other things and they watching it. And, and then all of a sudden they said, he got some blood on his face. That's what they said. So then I look up because I was listening to it, and I saw it real time, but I heard it more so than listened to it. But then when I looked up, all I saw was Trump with blood on. No, all I saw was him down on the ground. You couldn't see really what was going on, and then you see he gets up and you see his big yellow head and the wig blown to the side, and he's sticking his fists out, and you see some red stuff on his face. And he's talking about some fight. Okay, so you got all these Secret Service people shuffling them down, and the whole time he looked like he's fighting back. It looked like an act to me, and that's what I saw. And I was like, oh, look at this shit. He down there, they putting goddamn tomato paste and shit on his head. And the fact that they shot the wig. But then later on, we realized that bulletproof vest, that bulletproof glass saved his ass. Like, it wasn't totally bulletproof, but it was bulletproof enough for just the shards of it. Because if that goddamn bullet had went all the way through and didn't bounce back and did whatever the fuck it did, that motherfucker would have been shot in the head. So what had happened, what they're saying is the bullet went through, it was a head target shot, and it went through the bulletproof glass, and it bounced back, and part of the glass hit his goddamn ear. Okay. So then the red spot that was in the middle of his chest was his goddamn hat that he had on there while he was waving his hand in the air, shaking it like he just don't care. So that motherfucker went on down there. I said, oh, they done shot the wig off, but we forgot that he had the bulletproof glass. So then he gets down there and stuff like that. So I'm over there on my live. I strike up a goddamn live saying, y'all knew he just got shot. And then my friends was over here. They was like, "What the hell what are you on the YouTube?" And I said, "Yes, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to get some clicks and views." Well, so then I'm over there clickety clacking trying to find some things so I could share the screen and shit like that. My shit was shut down. It said StreamYard has restricted you. This has been restricted. I went to like 9 different sites and I could not. I even muted it so I could just concentrate. And they over there talking and I couldn't get nothing. They for like 20 minutes they had that shit locked down. So then I went back to EMI. I went back to MSNBC. And I could see it on my screen because we hadn't changed the channel, but they were still replaying it. But they had that shit on lockdown. So people were talking about Googling it. So then I went over to Mr. Deanna Ernst and I said, some hot tea here, girl. I said, can you drop the link? But she was a little bit higher up in the chat. So she didn't see it. And then, at some point, sometimes these things don't sound right. I'd be like, Trump was shot, but, they'll be like, what? It's like, okay, well, we're talking about something else. So Ronnie Q was asking me, she said, well, I can't find it either. So everybody was like, we don't see nothing. And, because they really couldn't, because only reason that I know about it, because I was watching it live with a bunch of people in my damn house, which I'm glad they gone. I don't like guests over here. But anyway, so, yeah, so that's what had happened. And then finally, later on, it started coming out where y'all could see that it was being slowly leaked out. This is what had happened. But when I went back, that whole stadium was clear. It's been validated that it was true. So I guess now 2 people have died and 1 is in critical. I don't know. I think that bulletproof window glass company, their stock is going up because that motherfucking shot which should have went straight to his motherfucking head. That glass, it did its job. That motherfucking glass did its job. So that glass company is going to be that stock is going up. But
hit by the glass. That's what they saying, that he was basically hit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this like 30-second video footage for the people who might not have seen this footage. You probably already seen it, but just for the people who might not have seen it, it's basically the shooter on the roof. And I'm gonna hit mute.
And shot by one of the attendees at the rally. You can see the person there on the rooftop. This is after the Secret Service, it appears, has already shot and killed this person. They're down on that rooftop. That's where Elena Train is seeing that huge police presence right now. There's every law enforcement agency that you can imagine is at that scene, trying to collect some of the evidence. She saw as well, Elena also saw an ambulance there. So it appears, again, as part of the crime scene investigation, all of that is being done as we speak.
I had not seen that. I'm glad you showed that. But
he was wearing camo. Did y'all see that?
I saw that, but
did y'all see how close he seemed? Like,
it's the president. Like, how can somebody get on top of a shed with a goddamn ammo outfit and a gun and shoot? Like, that's why I thought it was staged. Not only because it just seemed like that person had to be like high up or something. Like, he was in the shed, on the shed, on top of the shed.
Pretty. I mean, from the shed, the way that we were looking at the angle, it looks like you could have just turned around and saw his ass up there. Like,
right. And the top of the shed was white, and he had a camo outfit on.
Oh
hey, my God! I didn't.
Hey, how you doing, beautiful? We just did an impromptu live because of what shit is going on with the future wannabe president. But I hope that y'all are having a wonderful time. K-Fit hit our link this morning, and she was down in the H-Town in Houston with the crew.
Looking all cute with the side boob and everything.
Yes. Side boobs and everything. Hey, Tom Ford's.
Them cute little shoes and her little skinny self.
Yeah, she's looking beautiful as always, honey. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves.
Yeah, I hope y'all having a good time. But if that shot had really went through and shot him in the goddamn head, do you know this whole conversation and everything that's going on right now would be totally different?
Yep.
Yup.
Yep.
So it would be totally different. And so are they laxy daisy now on their security? If somebody can get on top of a shed and shoot and like really and it bounce back like that? So
Well, you
something.
know, I'm thinking, and this is just what and I could be wrong, but I was like, okay, y'all might have killed that one, but I have a feeling it's some people behind him that I don't know why. I mean, I'm not saying that he deserves to be taken out. I'm not saying that, but why exactly are they trying to take him out? Is it just because they don't want him to be president, or is it something else? I mean, because he has been involved in so much shit.
Right. Drain the swamp.
Like you done all kind of stuff to all kind of people, and it ain't no telling how much shit he done that we don't even know about.
Exactly. And then Putin shit ain't ready. Then that shit's not done. So you gonna tell me some little country bumpkin sitting on top of a shed with a camouflage outfit on almost took his ass out. If that daggone bulletproof glass was not as strong as it was, he would be dead. Like it would have been a successful kill. Would they be able to slide that country bumpkin off of the goddamn sled or a roof and hide away? Like, who knows how this? See, I want to know information about the camouflage shooter. That's what I can't wait for that shit to come out.
I can't wait either. Everybody is so anxious, y'all, to find out who the fuck that man is.
He was cooked. What you mean? He was cooked before he got up that third floor.
He was affiliated.
Right.
Girl, do y'all remember when the Capitol got taken over and people was like, "Oh my God, that's my neighbor. Oh my God, that's my coworker. Oh my God, that's my doctor." I cannot wait to find out who this guy is.
Oh my goodness, this is history, y'all. I'm telling y'all now. I know everybody in Vegas and doing all the big ones and stuff like that, but girl, this is history. If that man had got shot, fuck goddamn Vegas. Okay, Vegas might even grow even more because it would have changed everything. These are life changing events that are occurring right now. Sometimes you need to put your priority in order. Okay, I know everybody's excited about certain things. Who cares if the bitch had a baby or not? The bitch ain't had no goddamn doll baby. She didn't. Her doll baby was like my goddamn dog. Okay, so fuck all this shit. All this fucking fakery shit. I want to know.
You right, baby. Because when earlier today, well, when that shit first broke, I told my youngest son, who still is at home, I said, you know what? When my grandson, which is by his brother, I said, when he grows up, we gonna be like, dude, when you was 3 years old, you know, just like all the other people they try to take out and took out from the MLK to the Kennedy, you know, this is like gonna be in the
history. Right.
Like you were 3 years old when they tried to take out Trump. Like this is crazy.
And we haven't had I'm not going see, I was getting ready to say it sounding like I wanted it to happen or occur, but we haven't had a good, what do you call it, assassination? And I don't mean saying good, like I'm glad the person is dead.
That's what everybody keeps saying. I was saying that too. View. I'm like, I'm not saying I want him to be, but
no. But this is history. This is stuff that's going to be legacy. That's going to be written down. And that like I said, that glass company, the bulletproof glass company, their stock is going up. Okay, because that's the only thing that saved that motherfucker. That's the only thing. His fucking wig got shot off, and his little ear thing got hit by the little glass pellets and shit. But the motherfucker lit his head another day.
Everybody talking about he got see-through hair. Girl, they just dragging his ass like.
But this should put his ass on notice. Like he got laxy. He got laxy daisy. How you gonna let some Jeffro from the goddamn cornfield climb on top of a shed and shoot your ass? Something is either it's planned or I rest in peace to the people that died. But it's something ain't right with this shit.
It's something ain't right, and that's why I cannot wait till they release who it is, who he's affiliated with. If it's just some Jim Bob, who just don't like him, or was he like affiliated with some type of, I don't know. This is going to be really
International, a Russian. Is he black? Now we gotta ask the people black. She's doing shout out to
is he
Charlie.
ex-military?
He was a white dude. I saw the white skin. You know it had to be a crazy white dude. You knew it had to be a crazy white dude.
But we gonna be like, is he ex-military? Is he
Okay,
ex-CIA?
all right, Charlie.
You know it had to be some crazy white dude to get up on a shed. I'm sorry.
The shit ain't no telling. He could be ex-military, ex-CIA,
Right.
ex. You know, we don't even know.
Well, he ex now because he cooked.
We don't even know it. You know it. I'm sorry.
He was laying up there like a fried egg in the heat.
Yeah, he was cold like a fried egg in the heat. He was cooked. He didn't hear nothing. He didn't even get a chance to even hear the helicopter that was coming to pick his ass up after he shot it. Bro.
They even let him sit up there and cook a little bit in that goddamn
camera.
He
was cooking too, boy. He was just up there. He was cooking.
Just slayed on the roof. Slayed.
Yeah,
I wonder if he got sunburned. They did.
No, he didn't get sunburned. My grandma used to say he was slayed in the spirit.
Yeah, that's where I get that from. That's where I get that from. He was slayed on the roof. That's
he was slayed in the spirit because he was cooked. I'm trying to tell you.
But you know what I'm going to say real quick, and I'm going to get off of this. I'm going to take off of this bitch. Now, I just say that I'm going to get off of this bitch. But they always focus on the gunshot coming to the front. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, if he'd have moved his ass to the back of the damn thing, wherever the back of this podium was, he could have got a clear shot because, they had the bulletproof glass in the front. They never monitor the stuff that's in the back, do they? Did they have bulletproof glass around the back? If he would have climbed up on top of them goddamn platforms or whatever you call them, what do you call them things? Stadium bitches. He might have had a good shot because the back wasn't even watched the front. Anyway, I don't even know why I thought about that.
Always the front and the side, usually. Like
they
would have been put him down.
Yeah,
they gonna change it to the back now. He gonna get hold on. He gonna get one of them Pope mobiles. Now, y'all ever seen the Pope in the mobile? Have it? Don't y'all say y'all ain't seen it?
You know what?
That's childish.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. He be riding the damn thing and standing up.
Waving at everybody like Mariah Carey or Beyonce or some shit.
I'm sorry. Let me get off before I reduce your. Okay. I all right. Thank you for letting me come up. I'll talk to you later. Go color. All right.
Hey, Community T, how you doing?
Hey, Queen, I just came by right quick to tell you that I did see what allegedly is a picture of the assailant that was neutralized. I'm trying to keep your live alive, girl, by watching my language. I sent you the clip for the actual post incident where the person is neutralized still on the roof allegedly, and then I also sent you the clip of Uncle Bubba, which is the next one, describing the possible person. So we're gonna get one of them kind of reports from Uncle Bubba, but he describes the alleged assailant. So if you want to share those with the audience, feel free to. This is wild.
Thank you so much. I know you're gonna be going live because you be covering all kind of shit, including
girl, you already know the news is my jam, baby. It's like the Super Bowl for us, girl, us news people, girl. It's like our Super Bowl. Like, oh my God, it's Christmas in July, child, before the 25th.
Somebody had dropped down in my chat said, "Oh my God, the hood table doing." I'm like, we've been doing like trending news and presidential news and all kind of shit for years. This ain't like
put up over here. We ain't doing it. We
don't
do.
just do B sector content.
Because I actually don't even know what the beef sector is. I found you through some news stuff. Remember at the beginning of the year? So I don't even know what it is.
Miss Uplooked too.
Girl, you don't want to know what the B sector is.
It's the same as the first one. Just letting you know both those.
Oh, okay. Let me redo the link on that other one.
Okay.
The other
Tell
one.
Charlie, I don't know if you want to be in the B sector. It can be entertaining at times. It can be entertaining. Yeah.
It's ghetto.
It's ghetto. It's like project.
Excellent.
That should be the second one. Yeah. So that's the person that claims to have seen it. So yeah, I was like, when I saw, I was literally getting ready to start braiding my hair. Girl, I stopped. I took all the braids down. I'm like, I know I'm not gonna be able to focus, and I already hate doing it. So I was just like, all right, I just took the 2-3 I had done, put it back in a ponytail, and girl, low key pop me some popcorn. Because first of all, the way they were putting 100 on 10, I had a problem with. Second of all, if we are to believe the people that support him, because I did hear a lot of the rally attendees say this quasi right thing from a semi decent space, but it's such a disconnect for me because the people outside, you see something like that happen, your humanity does instantly react. And you do say things like, this is not okay. We want people to come together, and you say the right things in those moments. But the end result is ultimately going to be not less bad behavior, but more bad behavior. And that's what I had a problem with. They gonna cut up. They supposed to cut up for real.
That's what bro was saying, wasn't you, bro?
Oh, they gonna this is the beginning. They just handed it to him on a plate, man. Look, the man didn't call some fails multiple, and then hold on, I didn't call a shitload of felonies in 6 months, and they got shot. I called a Mike Tyson ear bite. Yeah, it's going down. Period. It's about to go down.
Yeah, because I just think it's so disingenuous to say that you come from this place of like they claim to be highly religious. That we need to love and do all these things, and on the flip side, everyone has immediately jumped to it's a COE conspiracy, and we will not get back. Like you're not going to make any kind of rational choice that's going to make the situation better. While with your full chest saying, we were so aggrieved, we were so wrong. Let's come together. Like I said, for us, child, this is Christmas in July. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Well, let me play this little footage real quick. This is just another angle, y'all, and I'm gonna hit mute.
If these pictures are what they appear to be, if that is a shooter deceased on top of that building 150 meters away from the rally venue, if that is the shooter who discharged the bullets that led to the incident inside that rally venue, there will be questions asked about where the Secret Service security perimeter ended, if this building was outside that Secret Service perimeter, and if it was outside, why was it outside? Just to reflect again that press statement from the United States Secret Service, they say that at approximately 6:15 p.m., a suspected shooter fired multiple shots toward the stage from an elevated position outside of the rally venue. US Secret Service personnel neutralized the shooter, who is now deceased. US Secret Service quickly responded with protective measures, and the former president is safe and being evaluated. One spectator was killed, 2 spectators were critically injured. This incident is currently under investigation, and the Secret Service has formally notified the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Also, just getting a statement now from the Secretary of Homeland Security, who says that the US Secret Service Director Cheetle and I have briefed President Biden on today's shooting in Pennsylvania. This statement goes on to say that the Secret Service are working with law enforcement partners to respond to and investigate the shooting. We condemn this violence in the strongest possible terms and commend the Secret Service for their swift action today. But these are quite stunning pictures now that we're seeing, these helicopter pictures above a building in Butler County, Pennsylvania, still unconfirmed as of yet to what they show, but they do apparently show a man or a person deceased atop that building, possibly the elevated position from where those shots were fired inside to the inside of that rally perimeter where Donald Trump was holding that rally. So potentially very significant indeed, if these pictures do show
And
what we think
that's
they
the
may.
alleged weapon that's there. That's what you see is the alleged.
Yeah, because they were pretty much blurring his body out, right?
Yeah.
And
But
you
that's
saw the weapon. That dark
yeah,
spot was a weapon.
that's right. That's
yep. Right. Yep. But look at, you see the shed. Now, when I heard shed, I'm thinking a little shed. I didn't picture it as being this big ass massive shed. Like, and y'all got snipers way up, and y'all didn't see this. This is strange. This is really strange. And the shed, the top of the shed was like, it ain't even like his little his outfit. What do you call it? Camouflage. It wasn't like the shed was dark colored or anything like that. Like, you could literally like see him on top of the shed.
And if Sky News got choppers out there that quick, that means that, you know, the birds was already in the air. So, you know, it's like a high-speed chase. Once the birds is on, you know, say you might as well go ahead and sit down somewhere, let them people take you in without, you know, an incident causing more harm and trauma to citizens. When I saw the actual footage like that, and it's like a complex, it almost looks like a storage facility. You know, like there's a bunch of metal buildings, like a public storage or something. I don't know how they missed that outside the perimeter. It's gonna be some people that lose their jobs, but understand by the time he get to the RNC on next week Thursday, this man gonna be Neo from the Matrix. He gonna be telling people how he went in slow motion and he heard in his earpiece from Farius, aka Larry Fishburne, aka
that is so childish.
about how he had to make a choice. It was either gonna be him or Trinity. I'm telling you, he gonna have a whole Neo Matrix story for this incident by the time he get there on Thursday. And I just need November the 6th to come on, y'all.
God, that's
you know what? But you're right about some people gonna lose their jobs. Because I mean, just from us looking, the shed wasn't even that high, y'all.
Well, it's high enough.
The head wasn't, I mean, it was high, but if you look at it, it's like 2 floors.
Well, that's all you need, sis. You got two stories.
Up and built, like, how high up were they?
Before the goddamn events to scope out any kind of threats.
Like, how high were they? See, that's what I'm looking for. I want to see what buildings they were in, how high the building was that they were on, because that was literally like 2 floors.
Watch that other video that Miss Uplifting T sent. People saw him before the even stuff went out. I just watched it.
I told you.
Wow.
I tell you, we don't do gossip, we do growth, but I try to keep it actual, factual.
Somebody got that motherfucker on camera. If they can get up in that motherfucker's face that goddamn close, somebody got that man on camera. I probably done told you.
That one at 10:01 p.m. The hood table. That's the one you need to watch because there was people pointing at him like, "Hey, there's a dude up there with a rifle."
They was fucked up. They had been drinking since about 9 a.m. They was lit like kittens. I'm telling y'all.
Dude up there, yeah, he was up there too. He been up there all day. Wait.
Could you imagine being messed up and you see somebody crawling on a building with a gun and you're like, "What the hell?"
Hey, it happens.
And I had to do it in the redneck voice because you know that's what some of them white rednecks was saying.
I'm just looking at this stuff. Did you hold up, Miss Uplifted T or Community T? Well, did you mean to put that comment in the main chat? The comment that you put in the back chat, did you mean to put that in the main chat? Because that's funny.
When Tom Clancy on yeah.
Yeah. I think she probably meant to put that in the main chat. I'm not sure. But I didn't want to read it totally just in case. But yeah.
I had to forward that to the back room chat. It's hard for me.
She put it in the back chat, but I think she meant to put it in the front chat.
I'm talking about to the group chat, so you probably have to send that to the group chat because I can't. I'm on my phone.
You can't see it? Oh shit! I'll just read what she said. This fool went full Tom Clancy on his ass. What the hell?
I promise it sounds like some some old Harlan Crowe and David Balducci, them novels I used to read when I was in college about them old people doing some old foolery. And really, like you said, the building don't look that high. It looked like if he had a ladder from Home Depot, he'd have made it. Matter of fact, he might have been able to parkour it, like low key.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how high up were you guys? Because normally when it's shit like this, rallies and presidential speeches and all that kind of shit, they be like up there, like as high as they can go to look down and look around everything. So that's why I'm like, I can't wait till we get the full, details of the area, the situation, things like that. Because this is definitely going to be interesting.
And you got some random citizen that just went out there to drink and have a good time and buy some old cheap T-shirts that's also no longer on the census. This crazy.
Yes. They had all kind of vendors out there selling Trump T-shirts and all kind of shit going on out there. I was like...
And look, I think it's a whole clown P.T. Barnum, Jim Jones operation they got going down there. But you shouldn't have to be fearing, once again, rapid... projectiles flying past your face because you went somewhere out in public to go get drunk with your friends. Maybe your friends are weird. Maybe your friends dress in furry costumes. I don't care what you and your friends do, but you shouldn't have to worry about projectiles whizzing past you while you're outside. That's crazy.
It is crazy. It is crazy. And again, when I first heard about it, I was like, oh shit, they done tried to take the Orange Man out. But then I was thinking like, well, they done this to people we have supported in the past, and they done this to people who we might not have supported in the past. This shit can literally happen to anyone. It can literally happen to anyone just because they don't like you.
And I always remind people they took out Martin and a Kennedy in the same year.
Yes.
April and then June. Like they literally did it in the same year. And that was also, if I'm not mistaken, 68 was an election year. They were playing on legend. Like this America girl, she always in danger and cutting up at the same time.
I don't know. So do y'all think he gonna like take a break from campaigning? What do y'all think is the next thing for him?
No.
He gonna be talking shit next week.
I just said
He gonna be talking shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he about to go to church tomorrow. He about to go to the hood. It's about to go down.
He gonna be hollering. They didn't get me, y'all.
All right, let's place our bets. We're gonna put it all in the pool. We're gonna have like an office pool. I'm calling it right now. Trump comic books. What's the next grip? We got sneakers. We done got NFTs. I'm calling it right now. It's Trump comic book. What's the merch? Because it's gotta be a play. It's a grift always in here. I'm calling it Trump comic book 2024.
I don't know. I'm just like, me personally, I'm telling you, with all the fuck shit that he's been involved in, I would sat my ass down. Like I would literally have been like watching my life, like the blood, like when you get shot, I ain't never been shot, but from the stories I've heard, when you get shot, you don't always know where you was shot, how bad the shot was, how deep the shot, if it hit any organ. When you feel blood or you feel pain, you just be like, oh fuck. Like, did he experience that? Was he just like, oh shit?
He going to the hood. He going to church tomorrow in the hood because he ain't too far from Philly. He gonna make his rounds to the rural side of the hood.
The hood was right across.
And I'm trying to done told y'all what's gonna happen. He rounded up the troops. We're gonna be like, look, we're gonna get rid of this felony stuff. I'm one of y'all. I didn't call a hot one, so I'm scared too. I'm a victim of gun violence. And we're gonna start a campaign. We're gonna help y'all niggas get some more food stamps. We're gonna try to make sure some of them student loans is paid off. Not all of it. You're gonna have to pay some of that back. But y'all know how the game go. That's Donald John. He's a businessman. He could have been got us up out of the federal deficit. Let him tell it. So let's see how this plays out. So I'm with the Soul Sister. Comic books. They're gonna do a documentary. Lifetime.
About to go through.
Lifetime already working on a documentary as we speak. Trump. Tubi is definitely about to have their black version of the Donald Trump assassination story. Who else?
You better know it.
Let me see.
He's collecting
hold on.
all the bandages from the hospital. He's selling squares of dirty bandages.
Oh shit! And on top of that, and you know the meme's gonna come up with him putting the fist in the air, you know, with him leaking. It's going down. He's
Baby, this is a merch machine. Low key, y'all don't judge me if I decide I need some money to help my kids with some school clothes. I swear to God.
I know school about to start again, girl. The summer going fast.
Shit,
Don't she gonna have fun with the fist up in the air.
Go on Teespring and start selling all kind of merchandise.
If I open up an Etsy shop on Monday, y'all bet not out me. I swear to God.
No, go for it. Go for it. But you know what? You know what? Some of this stuff is comical, especially when he did the Black Power fist. I was like,
it's about to go down.
No, he didn't throw up his fist like.
Yeah.
The 1930 Olympics, that is correct. Like Jesse Owens and them at the Olympics in Germany, might I add, unto God.
It's going down.
You know what?
On Monday, coming to a store near you, Dusty Tees. I'm printing my
girl. It's gonna be
Kindle right now.
I'm telling you, community, it's gonna be T-shirts with his fist in the air. Some of the T-shirts just gonna have his fist. It's just gonna be a fist, a white fist.
I got that fist from Juneteenth right now. I'm printing my T-shirts right now.
Girl, make you a fist and put a whole see-through wig on it, and then
make it orange.
Make it orange.
Flapping in the wind.
Flapping in the wind. But you know what, you guys, I'm not gonna be on here too much longer. But one thing we have to I know we all recognize it. We done already said it. You know, a lot of us, even though some people's like, this what he get, this what he get, but we have to keep in mind that it's not cool to do this type of behavior, period. No matter if it's a president to be, a candidate, it's not cool, especially here in the United States where we have rights, we have freedom of speech, we have, it's not cool because this could be anybody. This could have been, a president that we liked, a president that we were voting for.
And it was somebody's random family member that is now
exactly gone. And somebody's random family member passed away, and a few others are in critical condition. So I pray that they pull through. And I send my condolences to the family members who lost a loved one at this rally. Because I know when they woke up this morning, that's the last thing you think about is somebody going to try to do some shit like this.
Them people went out there to buy T-shirts and keychains, bro.
Girl.
And drink a couple of beers. That's it. Like that's the human part of me that no matter what you think, like I said, y'all could be out there dressed up in furry costumes. I wouldn't care. Like that's the human part of me that people got up this morning. They fed their kids. Like I'm just to go in here and do mine, get home in a little while. Because they've been out with their uncle all day. So I'm just to get like they had the most ordinary day. They went out to buy T-shirts and keychains, and now they're gone.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's it. T-shirts, keychains. Probably got a little snacks, a little food. They had babies out there. I mean, I would have been straight terrified. Like I said earlier, I'm glad that it wasn't worse. Because imagine if it would have been a stampede. There's thousands of people out there in the heat.
Think Astroworld concert. Think about how that crush happened with those kids. Think about people falling and stuff. Yeah, think Astroworld. Think about the trouble Travis Scott got himself into fooling with Drake in Houston, might I add, down the street from my house.
Yep. So I do want to end off on that, like I said, we might feel some type of way about who the guy is. Because of his past, a lot of people feel like with all the crimes he committed and been charged for, that he shouldn't be allowed to even run for president again. But I just want to end off on, just keep those people and their family, in your prayers. Trump will be okay. He will live to see another day. He will live to run another day, whether we like it or not. But the people who were affected and were injured and unalived, I just want us to keep them in our thoughts. But other than that, any last minute words, you guys? Anybody?
Love you, sis. This is always good when I get to join the family.
Yes.
And I've been working on some good news.
Guy? Hold on, y'all. Who is that guy that you be with, Community T? The one who be on the panels with you sometimes? Y'all be doing the news and the trending news and all that?
Truth.
Truth, that's his name. You guys are really good together.
I absolutely love him, and he is getting married next year.
Oh wow, you guys!
I met his fiance recently. Yeah, she's a wonderful woman. As a matter of fact, he recently updated his name to Truth and Tequila. It's so sweet. And they're actually an internet couple. That's the whole reason why, I got cool with him, because I got like 4 brothers. I'm the only girl. All my friends are mostly guys. So I just, they're my peoples. Even though they, you want to buck pop them every once in a while, but they're my peoples. And so, like, when we were in some other spaces, from a clubhouse space that I ended up, like I said, when I was watching, YouTube late at night, I met him and the young lady, and they met on do a YouTube space. And so, yeah, they live in the same place now, and his kids are grown and gone, and this is his second act, and it is wonderful.
So YouTube relationships can work, because in the B sector, where we from, Charlie, we would tell them, Charlie, them shit.
Child, they get so drama filled and so crazy. Don't do it. Not over here.
I listened to some of y'all lives from the Vegas trip. I was done.
Girl, the Vegas trip, child, you know what?
Yeah.
The Vegas trip ain't even actually started yet. Like, they ain't even went nowhere yet.
Unto God.
Oh,
I love you, sis. Yeah, I love you, sis. I just had to come through it, chop it up with you for a minute. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing those clips with us too. I appreciate it, boo. But yeah, she be doing that news coverage, celebrity coverage, all that kind of stuff on her channel, Community T. I love her. Such a beautiful lady. And what's up, Ronnie Q? How you doing, boo? We were just about to end our little nasty piece of a live. We just did a little impromptu live. I just wanted to get on here with my sister girl and my bro, and just chop it up about this Trump situation. Anything you guys want to say before we wrap it up, Charlie or bro? I'll let ladies go first unless Charlie want to give it to bro.
I wanted to say a little prayer for the people who lost their life today, and the ones that are injured.
Okay, yeah, babe.
Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you today to ask that you help those that are grieving right now for the loss of their loved one, those who are in pain, those who are hurt, even those with PTSD from this incident. Dear Lord, please put your hands on them, protect them, guide them, and give them your almighty grace. In your name, we say amen. Thank you.
Absolutely, amen. Because we don't want to forget. I know a lot of this is
Right.
on the president. A lot of the focus is on the former president, I should say. So yeah, we definitely got to be mindful that people were injured and unalived. Yes. Hey, View.
Oh my goodness, she left. I just finished. I had to do something real quick, and then I came back, and then I replayed a red ball. Thank you for not being one of the people that put the red ball on lockdown.
Oh
because
no, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, a lot of people do watch you, and not just you, but other people. But y'all know when y'all put that red ball on lockdown, it's kind of like disrespectful, especially if you want people to come up to watch your commentary, because a lot of people like to red ball to see what's going on and then come back in, even the comment people. But anyway, that's beside the point. But when you put it on red ball, we can't do that. So now, you just don't get a lot of the tea when you do your red balls like that. I'm just saying. Just wait till the damn video.
People do that, and I just leave.
I leave. I ain't got time.
Back and rewind. That's what I do.
They're basically taking an hour and a half of my damn time, so I got to wait for you to finish your damn thing, and then I can't even really comment because y'all might have even said something before and stuff. It's just crazy. But people do the red ball for different reasons, but I think the red ball would be more. I think it'd be better if you just let your goddamn video fly. And I don't know, unless it's something so salacious, but just child, anybody got time? Y'all ain't goddamn celebrities and shit. Anyway, so the lady, that video that she gave you, I just saw it. I red ball back. Oh my goodness. See, now that gave Buckwheat, that gave a different perspective for the shed. Buckwheat, okay. What you think about it? Huh?
It's crazy. It's up in the air. It's
yeah.
Really, all we can do is just sit back and see what the results are gonna be.
Well, but actually, I was thinking more country style. I thought it was an old shed in the back and stuff like that. That was
That's what I
The
was
whole
thinking. When I
combine
heard
or
shed, I'm
whatever.
thinking this little old
I said,
bitty
what the
shed.
fuck?
Like, this is some big, humongous shed, and nobody saw that fool. Like, wow.
Right. Did you get the Home Depot for $90 or
Yes.
something? That was a whole big, that was a
The hood
building.
shape.
And then,
That's childish.
If you look at that third clip she sent you, it shows somebody who actually saw him crawling on the roof of that thing. There was a dude pointing it out, going, "Hey, there's somebody." This is before the shots ever rang out. There's somebody up there with a rifle. He kept pointing at him, like looking at the police, looking at the Secret Service, pointing at him. They didn't pay attention to the old dude at all.
wow.
People
And he
saw
looked
the
so
guy.
small. Or like when we looked at it, how he looked just now, he looked really small, but he looked enough for, if you're Secret Service, you'd be like you said, somebody up on there. Hello. Oh my God. But the first video we saw, it looked like old country shed, with a lawnmower that don't work and shit, a hole, some back rakes and stuff. I was like, how did they have that up in here? He's shooting the goddamn president of the United States. And now we see the whole big old thing is a big old setup.
Yep, and I'm about to play it right now. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to play it right
Okay,
now.
I'm going on mute.
And
Thank you. I'm going on mute.
witness who saw the shooter, he was talking to the news people. So let me hit mute. I gotta rewind it back. Make it big. Put it on the screen. Here we go.
We noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, and we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle.
A rifle.
We could clearly see him with a rifle. Absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey, man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police were like, huh, what? Like they didn't know what was going on. We're like, hey, right here on the roof. We can see him from right here. We see him. He's crawling. And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for, 2-3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this. And next thing you know, 5 shots ring out.
So you're certain that the shots came from that guy on the roof?
100%. 100%.
And he was up there for a couple of minutes.
He was up there.
You saw him up there for a couple of minutes.
Absolutely. At least 3 to 4 minutes.
And you were telling police and the Secret Service.
We were telling the police. We were pointing at him for the Secret Service, who were looking at us from the top of the barn. They were looking at us the whole time when we were standing by that tree.
Could they see
binoculars?
Could they see him?
Probably not, because the roof, the way the slope went, he was behind where they could see. But why is there not Secret Service on all of these roofs here? I mean, this is not a big place.
Did you see? I mean, obviously, when the shooting started, everyone was very panicked. Did you see what happened to him at all?
Oh yeah, they blew his head off.
Okay, sorry.
Secret Service blew his head off.
Okay, we just be careful because we don't.
Oh my God!
You're pretty sure they shot the guy.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
Yep.
You saw that happen.
Yep.
Okay.
As I said,
but that's what we were saying. Like, that's a whole big ass building. Why wasn't nobody why was that the only building where nobody was at?
Exactly. Isn't that something? But we already knew there was something going on because they looked like it was a crop duster, goddamn little shed. And now look at that. That's a whole goddamn military army base or whatever setup. Not an army base, but you know what I mean? Like a whole setup.
Yep. It's really suspect. It's really suspect because you would think that they would have people up there on top of that shit.
It should have been planed out. And then the people that was flying up on helicopters above, which is that's the part that you really like, the drones, they should have saw him. Somebody got paid. I think it was a setup. If he would have got away, I think if he would have shot him and got away and somehow slipped away, he would be a millionaire right now. But instead, he got dead because the glass worked. I'm just telling you, I look at murder mysteries all the time.
Yep, that glass, that bulletproof glass. They said the people who made that, they sales about to go up tomorrow Cause that shit, I mean, literally, that's what hit him was the glass. Like it literally protected him. So
Right. So that time he was down on the ground because it was a little bit of time when he was down on the ground when they was doing whatever we thought he was putting ketchup and stuff on his head. That was the time that motherfucker should have been out of. However, he got up in there. We see power. We see these goddamn money moves. I'm gonna tell you right now. I do think it was a play. I do that it just went wrong. I think it was an assassination attempt, but I think it just went wrong. He should have been slid away and whisked away, and then we would not even known about who did it. Trump would have been RIP if the glass didn't work, and then we'd be sitting here looking like, okay, it was a tip. Because like really, how would you want to be on top of a damn building like that to just get shot, killed? That was a planned assassination attempt.
Yes,
Nobody
and
would.
the witness, like we were flagging down police. We were telling them
Right.
somebody on the roof with a gun, and they was just
Yes.
like, like what?
Mhm.
Where they do that at?
He was meant to get away. There was some point that it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out, but he was meant to get away.
I believe it. I believe he was meant to get away. It just didn't pan out the way it was supposed to. But my thing is this. I think he should sat his ass down. Like I said earlier, like if somebody got it out for your head, ain't no way I'll still be parading my ass all around the nation to try to be president. Like you done had your time, it didn't when it gone, you done been charged, been in court, all kind of shit. Just sat your ass down somewhere.
He's a narcissist. He's not going to do it. But yeah, why would he do something out in the open like that? Like he's thinking everybody loves him, keep America alive and all that. People don't like him. They don't. And now he's got enemies in different countries. Like they're at war. We are really technically at war, but we're not going to. I'm not. But yeah. So, oh my goodness. This is history, y'all. Okay.
It is history. It is history. I mean, I was literally just saying before you jump back on that when my grandbaby gets older, I'm gonna say you were 3 years old when such and such happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like our parents, when shit happened back in the day with like Martin and all them, they were like, man, I was such and such years old. This is history. This is history. Even though he made it alive, he made it out, but it's still history.
The Kennedy assassination, Martin Luther King, all that stuff. I was around here during that time period, and so when I think about things, as a child, you can still remember certain things, and then when people double back and stuff, and you're like, well, that was when I was this, that, and stuff like that. So it's history. It's going to be written down. It's legacy, and as far as I'm concerned, now we have all this internet and technology and stuff. This stuff should be raised up to a higher level. But I would not think that assassination in 2024 with all of these gadgets that we have would be able to occur. So this is why I think it's the conspiracy. Now, I don't really like to say conspiracy, but how dare y'all not over here, people not think that it was a conspiracy, because all of these things, we got a little crop duster in the crowd talking something. There's somebody up on the roof up there, y'all. And nobody listened to him.
Yeah,
like,
they
really?
usually always have drones flying around and all that kind of stuff. So I don't blame you or anyone else for thinking that it's a conspiracy, because like I said, everybody, when we heard shed, we all thought about some shed in the backyard. Like really? Like I'm thinking, little old shed in the field. Like where the fuck they at? But then when we see what the fuck they was really on, and the guy said, they probably wouldn't have seen him because he was behind something, but it was 2 buildings connected right next to each other with a full roof layout, and nobody was over there. That's very strange to me. So I'm looking forward to finding out who was behind it, who he's connected to, if he's from here in the States, if he's from another country, if he's a former CIA, former police, former, military. I'm really looking forward to finding out more details on this information. But yeah, so.
And how Jeffro slide out? He was supposed to slide out. I'm sorry, Miss Charlie. He was supposed to slide out.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if it was a Bubba from the backwoods.
Right.
He went on to be with the Lord.
Right.
You know, bro, you know. And I know Charlie said a little prayer earlier for the people who
Yes.
were injured and who passed away. So again, we
Yes.
want to recognize them and give our
Yes.
condolences to them, you know, from the hood table, from each one of us that hit this platform tonight. We just got to keep making sure we, you know, recognize those people as well. But as far as like this goes, I'm gonna keep my eye on the news and see what happens from here on out. But bro, or I know Charlie said her last minute words, but bro or View, any last minute words before we, you know, wrap it up?
Well, I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
the.
go ahead. Go ahead, Buckwheat.
No,
Okay, thank you, Buckwheat. Buckwheat is being Otay. Otay. Thank you, Buckwheat. Okay,
I
hold on.
love when you say that. Oh my God.
You're real serious. Now, I just want to say, don't believe everything that you see. I'm not going to say that it was well, yeah, I'm going to say I think it's I'm going to say it was planned. It was a planned attempt that the person that shot out did not do it. I think it was a planned attempt to make Trump a martyr, to let him see, oh, well, he didn't get shot dead. Because how could that person get on that daggone roof? The roof was way like a stadium field looking roof with a couple of roofs and things. And then they had one honest person that was in the crowd. And it was like, Secret Service people, there's somebody up on there on the roof. And then it wasn't addressed. They had drones, they had everything, they had technology. I mean, there's no way that I believe that this was not a planned assassination. And I think that it would have been successful if that goddamn bulletproof glass did not work. Because his ass would have had a bullet in his ass. Now the person that shot the gun, I don't know. I think that person probably would have escaped. We just don't know. This is called conspiracy theories and stuff, but this is real life. This is real shit that's going on. Okay, so y'all go ahead and figure out what the fuck you want to deal with. But if the motherfucker had got shot, there'd be a whole different conversation. Now we still got to deal with whatever the fuck shit he get ready to deal with us. Okay, we're doing the 2025 and all that. Let me get off here because anyway, that's why I don't like to talk about politics and stuff. But I know I called that shit. I was like, why y'all want to look at MSNBC? And then next thing I know, he's being shot. And then I'm like telling people, and they can't find it. I get on my live, they can't find it. And I think people thought I was being, not saying the truth. They're like, you think the old news story. No, I was looking at it while it was live. I was coloring in my book. Anyway, let me get off here. I ain't got nothing else to say. Thank you so much for babbling.
All right, View.
Yeah, and I'm really babbling, y'all. I really got stuff to do. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Good night, Judy.
Bye, Buckwheat. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I was coloring in my book. All right, bro. What you got? Last minute
Well,
word.
you know me, sis. Hey, it is what it is. Well, we ain't got to worry about the shooter no more. Ain't got to worry about telling him to brush his teeth. So, but let's see, Donald John. Let me see, Donald John. Next time you got to be a little quicker than that, bro. You got to. You can't be throwing up the fist like you down for the cause because you done caught a hot one.
The fist, though.
But you still got hood stripes, so it's all good. But other than that, no, condolences to the people that may have did lose that. At the end of the day, nobody wants to see nobody, what I'm saying, get changed up that quick. Especially if it's a mere rally, regardless of who people may support, want to be the commander in chief, whatever it is, whatever, like my mom used to say, whatever trips your trigger, that's cool, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to, okay, you really got it out for this person, like you got that much hatred for this person, or that is basically just another pawn, just a higher ranked pawn in a whole master chess game that's being controlled by just a handful of people. As we say, at least 100-member family, but that's a whole nother subject to itself. But the thing is that if you have that much hatred towards the individual, then you could also use that much energy too to try to figure out a damn solution, because
thank you.
He ain't the problem. He's not the only problem. So whether you agree with Trump, I don't agree with, I look at it, I play around because it don't, like I say, he don't bother me. Biden don't really bother. I don't really too much care for Biden, his track record. I don't care for a lot of politicians, none of that garbage anyway. But at the end of the day, even with Mr. I wouldn't want to see him get his noodles blown. As much stuff as that he didn't cause with the national 3 strikes and all of those bullshit over the back. That's still, I wouldn't want to see him, go through the same thing. So, I mean, my thing is that, hey, man, if y'all just honestly just everybody keep yourself prepared for whatever is next to come, because don't let because the conspiracy theories is coming out definitely. The scare taxes is about to come out. We're about to get bombarded with all this news about we're under terrorist attacks and just everything. So just everybody just be just stay subject. For one, keep an open mind and stay on the first thing, stay on your prayer. At the end of the day, keep yourself prayed up, because at the end of the day, you gotta have you gotta be able to be discerned. And my grandma used to teach us when we were younger, you have to have a discerning spirit about yourself. That means that you got to and stay up to date, know what's going on, because those that's lost gonna be the ones that's get left behind. And I'll say that one last time. No, those that are lost is going to be the ones that get left behind. So don't get left behind based off a lot of circus play that people have really took and made life imitate art instead of the vice versa. So yeah, other than that, I mean, y'all know what it is. It's the Hood Table. Y'all definitely share. Definitely gotta subscribe. You gotta like this video, because y'all know we be bringing y'all the cold, the hot, the warm, and in between tea. And if you ain't got no tea, we gonna bring you some coffee. If you ain't got no coffee, for those of y'all that drink, they gonna pour it up for you. For those that don't drink, and if you smoke, puff pass cleaners. Other than that, y'all know what it is, and y'all already know. Just make sure you brush them regular ass teeth. That's about the only thing I got to really say.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And once again, condolences to the people who were unalive, or the person that was unalive today, and for those who were critically injured. Let's all keep them in our thoughts. You guys, please make sure you like and share the video on your way out if you didn't do it on your way in. Feel free to subscribe to the Hood Table and join our membership. And also, if you want to hit that Cash App, $ the Hood Table 402. You guys, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood.
Keep it hood. That's right. And brush them damn teeth.
And brush them damn teeth.
Have to brush them. And y'all know y'all gonna be going to church tomorrow, so y'all might well get y'all gossip on tomorrow, because I know y'all gonna be in y'all choir robes gossiping about Donald Trump and this trip and all this other stuff going on. So y'all better bring some tea, because the Hood Table need more news. So
Child, every Pentecostal Baptist pastor, they all
everybody preaching about Trump.
They're gonna be talking about it in the little kiddie Sunday school. Now, y'all know what happened yesterday?
Exactly. They're gonna be teaching the kids in Vacation Bible School.
Yep. So get ready for it, y'all. But you know what? It is a trending hot topic, and as the story continues to develop, I will most likely bring you guys some update commentary. But other than that, you guys, y'all have a wonderful night. I appreciate you guys for joining me tonight. And again, stay safe, be blessed, and remain vigilant at all times.
Keep it real. All right.
Yes,
y'all know y'all on purpose. Ain't nothing y'all can do about it.
Yes, in the words of our girl Sislo, love you on purpose. It ain't nothing you can do about it.
For sure. All right, sis. Y'all keep me posted.
Okay, love you guys.
Love y'all too.
Bye.
Bye.